It's pretty exciting for us, as I guess it is for, I think, all the public when people are looking or here to really meet as we introduce Ndamukong Suh into the Dolphin family.
So the deal is done, and Ndamukong Suh is a member of the Miami Dolphins. Dave Hyde, we both like this deal, but what I want to ask you is this. If Ndamukong Suh was on the Dolphins last season, in place of, say, Jared Odrick or Randy Starks, would the Dolphins have made the playoffs? Does he make that much difference? Can he make that much difference?
Well, when it comes down to what you're asking, let's start here. Does he help stop Green Bay in the final seconds? Does he help stop that Detroit team in the final seconds? And I'd say, yeah, that's why you have stars to win games. And I love the move. I love it. You go out, you get the best player at his position in the prime, at an impact position in the game. When's the last time the Dolphins did that?
Well, they thought they did it last year with Brandon Albert, right?
That's not going to win games. That's going to defend games.
That's right. And Mike Wallace was a good signing. But look, Steve Ross has showed that he will open up the checkbook. But the Dolphins haven't showed that they know who that guy is to really get them to that next place on the field. Deion Jordan, Ryan Tannehill, Mike Wallace, all of these guys, none of them have made it. I think Ndamukong Suh is different, though, because you don't need to do anything for this guy. He doesn't need a quarterback to throw him the deep ball. He doesn't need an offensive line to block for him. He plays against the run, the pass. He goes out there and just wreaks havoc. I think he's about the best, the closest you can get to a sure thing. So that's why I like the sign.
Well, the other thing, those other guys might be good. They're not four-time All-Pro players. In fact, they're no-time All-Pro players. And so he's the only one on the roster right now. And so that's really the difference. And he is a talent, a cut above. Now, they got to draft very well. They got to make very good, small money decisions for this to work.
And are they capable of doing that? Because
Well, but here's my thought. They got to draft well anyways.
Right.
Okay, to win, you got to draft well, regardless of whether you buy Sue or not.
Right.
So, to me, this is a no-brainer to do.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, but the backup stuff, Dave, the getting those average NFL players that they haven't been satisfied with in the past, of Brian Hartline, Brandon Gibson, Ellerby, Wheeler, Burnett, Dansby. We can go down that.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that just went out the door.
Yeah.
Right? That's like $30 million you just mentioned that walked out the door, and $60 million walked in. Yeah. So, yeah, they need to be very smart, and now we're going to see, and it seems like it's Mike Tannenbaum's show as much as Dennis Hickey is getting his props and everything. Right. Seems more and more his show, don't you think, Perk?
Yeah, I think so. And I asked Dennis Hickey a question at the end because I kind of felt bad for the guy. He was up there and nobody had asked him a question. So I did ask him a question at the end, and it was, was this worth it to get Ndamukong Suh? And he said yes. And again, I think it was worth it, but man, I gotta see them get these mid-range guys.
Now you're backing off on whether this was worth it, are you? Okay, just checking.
We just have to see them get these mid-level guys, the guts of the team, as I call it. They haven't succeeded in that.
You know what? When had they succeeded in getting the elite of the team? They hadn't had that. Now they have one of those pieces. We'll see if they can develop some others, but it'll be interesting from here off season.
Okay, Davis, as we go out, here's the question everybody wants to know. From where we are now, day 2 of free agency, a month ahead of the draft, month and a half, whatever, will they make the playoffs next year?
Oh, come on, Perk. You can't answer that now.
Yes,
They have 10 important places to fill, and yes, this was a great piece.
Right.
But you're asking me
what right now.
Absolutely. They're 8-8 right now. The question is, can they fill in with average talent throughout?
They haven't done that well before. For SunSentinel.com, Dave Hyde and Chris Perkins.